Hello YouTube, welcome back to this week's video. This is Jez2E0IQJ. So I'm out and about today and we're going to test the Miracle antenna. I'm going to connect it up to my Yaesu FT817 and we'll see if the antenna is any good. So once I've got it all set up, I'll put you back on the camera and show you the setup. Okay, so the setup today is the Yaesu FT817 and it's running off one of these. This is a 5 amp hour Turnigy drone battery, and on the connection there is an XT60, and literally the antenna, if I zoom in, just literally screws in the back. Then you just extend the telescopic whip up and we should be good to go. Now we select a band and then we tune it in with this dial. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll have a look at 20 metres, see if anyone's about this morning. Okay, the radio's turned on and we're currently sitting there on 20 metres. We go upper sideband. If we give it some volume, you'll hear the audio isn't very loud. What you need to do is turn this dial to tune it in, make it a bit louder. You can hear there, it's got a bit louder, a bit more louder. Okay, that's nice and loud. Now what we need to do is press the function button on the radio and using select dial go through till it says power, and mine says MTR SWR. You can press B, so it says mod, power, ALC, volume on and SWR. Now if we have a listen, we should hear some activity across 20 metres. There you go. Nice strong Morse code signal coming in. Gosh, a bit quicker than I can decode. Let's go up the band, see what else is about. More Morse code. FT8 data coming in at S8. So we're nearing it, chat inactivity. This one. The band, I'm getting about S1 on noise. It's quite flat actually. So certainly receiving okay. Now when you transmit, if you go up to, for instance, not in use, and key up to E0IQJ testing, you'll see that my SWR was nice and low. If you find your SWR is a bit high, you just adjust that. So go back slightly, so 2 turns, 1 turn. So I go back a couple of turns and then key up with the SWR. You can see it's gone up, and I saw a VSWR warning. Let's go forward a few turns. Very slight SWR, there we go. So say you adjust it for some SWR. Now the instructions say you don't actually need a counterpoise. What I'm going to experiment with is a piece of wire at the back of the radio on the grounding socket at 5 metres, so quarter for 20 metres, and then I can do one for 10 metres, 40 metres, etc. Let's give it some volume, see if anyone else is about. So again, absolutely quiet across the band. I am filming this on a Thursday morning. This one. So there we go again. So let's go down to another frequency and see what it receives like. They are 10100. So I'm going to adjust the dial at the top. There you go, that's the Ritty signal. It's giving me S8. Right, that is it for this week's video, guys. We did a bit of a RX test with the Miracle Whip antenna. Now I want to try this on FT8, but when you plug in the antenna, the cable doesn't fit in the back of the 817, so I need an adapter. Let's pull this antenna back and I can stick in the data cable and then try some FT817 so you get anywhere on this. And when the bands become busier, I'll add a counterpoise to the radio and see if we can actually make any contacts. I filmed it on a Thursday morning around about 11 o'clock or so, and it was very quiet on the bands. They've been flat recently. We had a bit of activity this morning. I didn't get a chance to film any of that. Not made a contact yet, but we will do. And I've got a new item coming for the shack, so we'll look at that hopefully if it comes this week. And we'll have a look at that in next week's video. As always, thanks for watching. You know what to do. Subscribe, smash the bell button, stay notified, give a thumbs up if you like the video. If you don't like it, that button seems to work too. I'll see you next one. Catch you later. 7-3.